Hi everyone. Today here we have the first that we have seen of the brand new Coelmo DML2700 series marine generator. As you can see, she means business. This is a 25 kVA at 1500 RPM genset using a McCulty alternator, single phase, 50 Hz frequency, right behind a Kubota V3300 3.3 litre 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine. This is an excellent generator in regards to the drive line on it, the best of the best in regards to the Kubota diesel engine and the McCulty alternator behind it. Designed for commercial application, but can also well and truly suffice in pleasure, more than enough. This one here is already sold, on its way to a new vessel here in Western Australia, currently under production. As you can see, the cabinets here are quite a large cabinet because there is a lot of generator inside. So we're 1600 long, 710 wide and 970 tall is our overall dimensions. We actually have a great and well done powder coated aluminium cabinet with door access all the way around. Top and all sides have access on this generator. The base frame is a powder coated steel base frame. Coelmo do a great job in regards to making life easy for the installers. So as you see on the front here, what we have is all of our connection points. This particular unit has the optional control panel mounted onto the generator as well as having the remote. So this is the new 4.1 series EOS panel, which gives us a lot more information in regards to all the parameters of the running generator, as well as monitoring for any alarms and giving you fault and alarm lists. So what you see here up the top is our emergency start mode, which allows you to start the generator locally as well as off the remote panel. The e-stop right here, always got to have it as a safety feature. And then all of your connection points are already here on the back of the generator. 90mm exhaust here, which is a wet exhaust out. We normally recommend that goes into something like a Centec Vernalift muffler. We've got a 30mm seawater inlet here, which heads to a rubber impeller style seawater pump, and I'll show the inside shortly. We've got fuel supply and return down here. Connection point for our control panel, and our EOS control panel normally has a 15-metre extension harness with it, as well as having our input here for connecting our single phase 240 volt load, as well as our posts for positive and negative. Coelmo are an excellent quality product. They are manufactured in Italy using the best components. Here at THT we import them direct from Italy and sell them Australia-wide and internationally. They're an excellent unit. Highly recommend them for both pleasure and commercial applications. Righto, now with the covers off, you can see what really goes on inside. So as I said, this is the Kubota V3300 4-cylinder engine in here, naturally aspirated, so nice and simple. On this side here, you can see we have a very simple arrangement. So on the left-hand side of the generator here, we have the seawater circuit and the seawater freshwater heat exchanger here. Seawater comes up through the seawater inlet pipe here, up to the seawater pump, which is a gear-driven pump mounted on the front of the engine, straight through into our freshwater seawater heat exchanger, which is this long component here, which is a tube stack style. From there, we have anodes here as well, sacrificial anodes, which are important to point out. From here, the seawater simply runs straight through. It comes out at this end here, tucks straight up and over into our wet exhaust riser, and out through our 90mm exhaust pipe. Simple as that. Simplicity is key with the Coelmo units when it comes to how little seawater they try and keep flowing through. We have a 12-volt electrical system on this, which is the standard Kubota system. We have the 12-volt starter motor and the 12-volt alternator. Here we've got our oil pressure sensor. So this has two functions. It provides a sensor which provides you actively the oil pressure on the gauge, as well as having a shutdown function should the oil pressure decrease below minimum allowable level. Come over the other side, I'll show you a bit more. So on this side here, we've got our simple oil filter, spin-on oil filter here. We've got the dipstick situated right next to it for easy access. Directly above, we've got our fuel filter here as well. This unit also has, if you look down inside here, we have a inline 12-volt facet fuel pump to ensure fuel is always supplied up to the generator, up and in through the fuel lines. We've got our coolant recovery bottle and reservoir up on the top here, which of course is nice, easy to monitor, being a clear unit. And other than that, there is nothing else that needs to be serviced on this particular generator on this side here. Nice and simple. The alternator, as you can see here, is a McCulty alternator, air-cooled, which is great to keep the simplicity of it and to ensure there's no seawater circuit running around the circumference of the alternator. Come around the front here with me. And here you can see again, we've got the simple single V-belt running the alternator as well as the fresh water pump, and we have the gear-driven seawater pump here, which uses a normal rubber-style impeller. Coelmo generators are manufactured in Italy. They're incredibly high-quality units, and we highly recommend them. THT import them direct from Italy. We sell them Australia-wide and internationally, and we have the support to back them up. They're an excellent unit. They are reliable and excellent on fuel, and they will provide you reliable power whenever you need it. If you're interested in this model or any other model from the Coelmo range, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us at THT.